Are you sure you're not making a serious mistake? How do you know the wish I was planning to make with your Miraculous wouldn't have been beneficial to everyone?
Hawkmoth's powers make him a difficult opponent to beat because there is no end to negative emotions. That's why in today's video, we're evaluating characters who have been akumatized more than once. Hawkmoth exploits many of the characters in this list when they're feeling down, but others have sought him out directly. No matter their origins, they have all become recurring enemies for Ladybug and Cat Noir.
No!
You're such a coward, Hawkmoth!
There's no hiding this time!
Number 10. August. A minor character seen in the series numerous times is a toddler named August. As a baby, many of August's outbursts are strong enough to be utilized by Hawkmoth. The first time he is akumatized in the episode Gigantitan, although Gabriel accidentally akumatized August at the time, he continues to use the boy's small fits in later episodes. August becomes Gigantitan in episodes Weredad and Kuroneko, but he is stopped by the heroes each time. Although August only has one akumatized form so far, he also falls victim to Mayura in the series. He is given an Amok on more than one occasion, which allows him to create a lollipop-themed Sentimonster. With all these instances combined, Ladybug and Cat Noir have to face off with August more than most akumatized villains. Number 9. Audrey. Much like her daughter Chloe, Audrey Bourgeois is quick to anger. Her temper makes her an easy target for Hawkmoth. And because Gabriel knows her personally, he will exploit their relationship to make her easier to akumatize. An example of this is in the episode Style Queen, when she is akumatized after Gabriel goes out of his way to humiliate her. He later uses a Sentimonster to humiliate her again in the episode Optigami, so that she returns to her role as Style Queen. Gabriel seems to view Audrey as a great ally because he akumatized her again in the episode Heart Hunter, alongside her husband. While she is no longer Style Queen, the couple combines to become a love-devouring villain that threatens Paris.
Mr. Agreste has reserved a seat for you.
Finally!
In the second row.
What?
Number 8. Mayor Bourgeois. The mayor of Paris, André Bourgeois, is akumatized as frequently as his wife, despite being a more down-to-earth person. He is the second half of the villain Heart Hunter, but he also has his own akumatized form that Ladybug and Cat Noir have had to face. In the episode Maledictator, he is akumatized due to Audrey and Chloe calling him powerless and trying to leave Paris. He becomes a villain determined to dictate Paris with his new abilities given to him by Hawkmoth. He is later re-akumatized into Maledictator after a group of protesters prevents him from cutting down trees for a project in the episode Mega Leech.
I can't be the mayor of Paris if we're living in New York. It's too far. Why don't we go and live closer in Versailles instead?
Number 7. Andre. Fans of Miraculous Ladybug can become frustrated with the mutual pining happening between Marinette and Adrien. Their relationship and their relationships with other characters can be more complicated than necessary at times. It's no surprise when Andre, the ice cream man who makes sundaes for Paris's sweethearts, also becomes frustrated with the intricacies between the series' main characters. Andre first becomes akumatized in the episode Glaciator. Andre becomes a manifestation of what he believes in most, his ice cream. According to him and most couples in Paris, his ice cream can help people fall in love. That's why he turns into an oversized ice cream-themed supervillain each time he fails. He's akumatized twice in the episode Glaciator 2, and again in Elation. Each time is due to his misunderstanding of the relationship between Marinette and Cat Noir.
You, Cat Noir, are in love with a ladybug, and you, Marinette, are supposed to be in love with Adrien Agreste.
Number 6. Alia. As Marinette's best friend and the biggest supporter of Ladybug, it's surprising how often Alia has been akumatized in the series. The first instance happens in the episode Lady Wi-Fi, after being suspended from school. She is then re-akumatized into Lady Wi-Fi twice, once in Felix and again in Gang of Secrets. In addition to her name as Lady Wi-Fi, Alia has 2 more akumatized forms. In the episode Mayura, she is hit by one of Dark Cupid's arrows and is turned into a fox-themed supervillain named Rena Rouge. She is also akumatized alongside her boyfriend Nino after they are embarrassed in front of their class for playing a video game. Together, they become a memory-erasing villain named Oblivio.
What? That is so unfair! I'm so gonna protest this on the school blog.
Number 5. Nino. In addition to forming the villain Oblivio with Alia, Nino has more than one akumatized form that appears in the series. His first time being akumatized happens in the series' second episode. After Gabriel tells him Adrien can't have a birthday party, he is transformed into the Bubbler and attempts to rid Paris of every adult. Nino is influenced by how much he cares for those around him, so it's no surprise that he's akumatized after watching Rena Rouge fall victim to an akuma in the episode Mayura. He becomes a villain beside his girlfriend and takes on the name Shell-Shocked before facing off against the heroes. His most recent akumatization has to do with relationships too. In the episode Rocketeer, he is turned into a villain with exploding tears after concluding that Alia is having a secret relationship with Cat Noir.
Of course, Ollie and I have never kept anything from each other. Until now. With all that Cat Noir business.
Wait a sec, I don't understand.
Number 4. Juleka. Juleka is a soft-spoken character with plenty of anxiety about the world around her. This makes it difficult for her to step out of her comfort zone and allows her to be a prime victim for Hawkmoth to akumatize. The first time he exploits her fear is in the episode Reflecta, after she's locked in the bathroom by Sabrina to prevent her participation in the class photo. She is turned into Reflecta 4 more times throughout the series. This occurs in the episodes Reflectdoll, Felix, Gang of Secrets, and Guilt Trip. In the Reflectdoll episode, she is also given an Amok by Mayura, which allows her to create a doll-themed Sentimonster with enhanced powers.
Should I expect it to be any different? Nobody ever hears me or sees me. I'm invisible, even in photos.
Number 3. Kagami. Kagami is a character that has quickly grown to be close friends with Marinette and Adrien. She's a determined individual that's the perfect holder for the Dragon Miraculous and someone to depend on in times of trouble. Despite this, she has been akumatized numerous times throughout the series. In her first introduction, she's turned into the villain Riposte after losing a fencing match against Adrien. She is later turned into the villain Ani-chan after seeing a picture of Lila kissing Adrien. Many of Kagami's akumatizations have to do with her relationships being disturbed. In the episode Lies, she is akumatized after her now boyfriend Adrien continues to lie to her. Although the pair rectify and remain friends later, she is akumatized again in the episode Perfection, when she's told that Marinette doesn't view her as a friend. This most recent akumatization is interesting, as she's given her former Miraculous to become the villain Ryokomori. Although Kagami's friends do their best to reassure her each time, she can't help but listen to her own insecurities at times. This is again seen in the episode Protection, after Lila convinces her that Marinette is a liar and she's turned back into the villain Riposte Prime.
Except I lie, because I want to be with you. You lie, because you don't want to be with me.
Number 2. Chloe. While everyone can fall victim to negative emotions, Chloe is one of the few characters who seek out Hawkmoth's influence. Her rivalry with Marinette and disdain towards the rest of her classmates influence this action. In her plight for revenge, she becomes one of the most re-akumatized characters in the series. She's also a character who gets a new akumatized form each time, so that she may invoke revenge on specific people. Her akumatized forms are as follows: Antibug, Queen Wasp, Miracle Queen, Queen Banana, and Penalty. That's a lot of alter egos. Although Chloe now has a reputation as a villain, she can also reject an Akuma. Akuma rejection is something that most characters fail to do, and it's a testament to how self-motivated Chloe is.
Someone just told me I'm supposed to play the role of the supervillain of destruction and Milan is the superhero of creation. Are you kidding me?
Number 1. Xavier Raimier. Most Miraculous fans won't be surprised to hear that Xavier Raimier is one of the most akumatized civilians in the series. His love for Paris's local pigeons is usually the cause, as he's first transformed into the villain, Mr. Pigeon, in the first season. The series doesn't show each time that he's akumatized, but he can be defeated quickly due to the sheer amount of times he's akumatized by Hawkmoth. In the episode Time Tagger, he is noted to be akumatized 25 times, and the hero Bunnix later reveals that he will become a villain named Monsieur Rat sometime in the future. In the Miraculous New York special, he is transformed for the 51st time and attempts to take all pigeons to the moon. The episode titled Mr. Pigeon 72 is dedicated to Raimier being akumatized for the 72nd time after being fired by Bob Roth. Although Ladybug gives him a charm to help prevent akumatizations, he is akumatized at least once more in the episode Perfection.
You can count on Edgar. No animal's more obedient than this sweet little pigeon.
It only stands to reason that a character would be akumatized more than once. Life isn't easy, and when emotionally distressing situations occur, Hawkmoth is always ready to swoop in to profit from another's pain. This recycled situation creates a good formula for Miraculous Ladybug to follow, but it places Paris's heroes in a difficult spot when they have to face off against those they care about time and time again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
All right, kids. Watch what a man who's got nothing to lose can do.